This, as you all know, is the S80 mechanical keyboard that I bought all the way back in December. And when I finally got it, I was in love. However, there was one problem. The sound sounded really good, but only without the bottom cover. This bottom cover, with of course the Anjo sticker in the back. The only problem I had with it, in regards to the sound, is that there was no resonance, sorry. Because there was no resonance, the sound didn't travel very far. It sounded as if like I packed the entire board with foam, and for a while I just coped with it. Now, one of my friends, very good friend, Vashta Narada, he's also a moderator on KBD Fans and is also pretty well known in the keyboard community, at least I like to think. He has some connections to acrylic workers in China. Now, because he didn't want to spend $100 on a Pinocchio order, he was like, "Yo, I got an S80 as well. You wanna wait a while and see how this goes?" And I said, "Yeah." So over the course of, I think about 4 months, 4 or 5 months, in addition to all his orders, he finally came through with it. And I was like, "Oh my god, you madman." And as a matter of fact, here we are. This is an acrylic bottom specifically tailored and made for an S80. You can see that he actually went out of his way to sand this because in order to have the frosted acrylic look, he didn't want to waste money in asking someone else to do it for him, so he just did it himself. It came out really, really gorgeous. And as a matter of fact, he gave me two. So, now, you can't really see it because it's daytime, right? But if I lift it, you can clearly see that PCB is making some light show. And I'm super happy about it because one, it changes the sound profile, which is completely intentional. I wanted it. I wanted it to happen because here's what it sounds like without the bottom. And here's what it sounds like with the metal bottom and 2 layers of shelf liner. And now here is what it sounds like with the acrylic bottom, and the feet actually aren't the right ones. I just took them off the bottom of the regular S80. In the mail that's coming soon, supposedly are the appropriate 10mm feet that are supposed to give this board the actual thing, because the board's not supposed to do this, by the way. You can see it wobbling. It's not supposed to do that. But regardless, I'm so happy about it because the sound profile almost mimics that of one without a bottom. Yep. This thing sounds pretty poppy. It's not as bassy as one without the bottom cover, because of course without bottom cover, it directly resonates with the the desk mat. But I can live with it because if it's one thing that the S80 does, it makes this microphone its bitch because it actually doesn't actually properly capture the poppiness of the audio. It's something weird because in order to achieve it, I needed to edit the audio at least like after everything had been done, because I had actually tried this earlier in the day, and I tried recording a sound test with it, and I was like, this sounds nothing like what it does in real life. So it's one of these boards that actually defy raw audio, because perhaps it's like really close to the mic or something, but regardless of what happened here, when I type on this and it records, it's not as bassy as it would seem. But as it stands, this is one of the best mods, in my opinion, to put on an S80 mechanical keyboard. If you have one, I highly suggest getting an acrylic bottom done for it, because it is exceptional in how it changes the sound profile and doesn't make it sound stiff and hollow to a certain extent. But man, I can't get enough of this. But the only problem is now, because of the fact that the sounds are brought out more, it makes me realize how shitty a job I did with the stabilizers. Especially the spacebar. I kind of want to die, because that means I need to desolder this twice now. But I'm willing to do it. Anyway, that's the whole gist of it. That's the video. But I hope that this video was fun, and perhaps if you do have an S80 mechanical keyboard, perhaps you can go out of your way and get one done, because it's just acrylic. If you wanna frost it yourself, get like a really like fine grit spinny sandpaper to put in your drill and just kind of like go at it. Like, trust me, it's worth it. And before the video ends, let me show you how it looks like at night. Have a good day.